Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Hey, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, tell 'em turn it out till they get no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last one that I'm gonna see go. I am not afraid of the
And Dylan needs to restart his computer in 5, 4,
Shut up.
3.
Don't start.
That from Peekapool, the snarky jackhole on Twitter already.
Indeed, snarky.
Oh, starting the show with some really good snark indeed.
It's jerk.
Lovely, lovely stuff.
That's not fair. Hey, I made sure everything was done this time. See, unfortunately, this is what happens is when you open an email from Rusty Lugnuts.
What?
You can never know what's on that sucker, and it
Oh, you think he gave you some bad stuff?
I can't prove nothing. I'm just
I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm merely speculating. I'm just spitballing here.
Speculations.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Speculations. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Sure. Welcome to Defenders, guys.
It is. It's Friday.
It is Friday.
Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. The weekend is here. Well,
exactly. Well, sort of.
actually, no, it is here. It is
Pretty
here.
much. Oh, wait, here. Hold on. It's here.
Yay!
Yay!
Ta-da!
Anticlimactic. That's what she said.
It's-
Thank you. We got Dylan Lyles over there. My name is Steven Airey. This is your Friday edition of the show. It is wonderful to be here with you guys tonight. We have so many things going on, and
hopefully watching on the Facebooks. Or
yes.
you are following us on the Twitters and the MeWe's, and all of those you can be done at DOAE Show. That is DOAE Show.
Yes, or the website.
Which is also DOAEshow.com.
And if you do /shop, you can get some awesome gear. And by that, I mean the shirt that he's wearing, the shirt that I'm wearing, the mug that I have in my hand.
Yeah,
Any of these things are
Yes,
amazing gear. Plus, all of your Jackhole Nation gear is there and available for you. Go check it out. Go get yourself some stuff. Make sure that you have all of your stuff ready for MojoCon when it comes down.
Yeah. Yep. Everybody needs to have it. Your shirt is waiting. Your outfits are waiting there. Just it's waiting for you to get it. Pick it up.
Exactly.
It is important. Oops, wrong one. Sorry.
It is very important.
I'm controlling two different computers and it's messing with me here.
Stop
I reached for the
stop
wrong
trying to
mouse.
control yourself, Dylan.
Now, you
Allegedly.
I'm controlling myself. So let's just before we get this party started, about Patriot Mobile.
Yeah, let's talk about Patriot Mobile.
Let's talk about Patriot Mobile. Patriot Mobile is a fine company.
Sound like you have marbles in your mouth.
I know. I don't have marbles in my mouth.
Allegedly.
See, you got on it. See, that's what you're doing. You're throwing me off just so you can play the sound. You're doing it on purpose. I know you.
Look, we have some very serious things we want to talk
do,
about,
and he's
but
trying to already
I am just derailing everything right now. I don't want to talk about them, but we're going to.
Restricting free speech is restricting the truth. Leftists cross the line in silencing conservatives across America. I should know I am one of them.
That's
I
true.
am in Facebook jail until tomorrow. Just for simply sharing the show to pages that have been given me permission to do so.
Yeah.
Shadow banning on Twitter, Facebook's blocked ads, YouTube's restricted searches on Google, removing conservative apps from Apple, etc. These actions are direct attack on the First Amendment rights.
No way.
It is. I know you didn't know this, but it is an attack.
Crazy.
It is time for conservative America to wake up. You have a choice, and you can fight back with veteran-led Patriot Mobile.
Ooh, sounds
Own
interesting.
conservative cell phone company. Every phone call protects your constitutional rights. Every bill fights for your freedom. You get the same reliable nationwide coverage you already have, and know your hard-earned money is going to support conservative causes and organizations like the Heritage Foundation, the NRA, and Alliance for Defending Freedom, so many others. And with plans starting as low as $25 a month, what are you waiting for?
I don't know. What are you waiting for?
I don't know. What are you waiting for? Call 1-800-A-PATRIOT. That's 1-800-A-PATRIOT and use the code MOJO50 or visit patriotmobile.com/mojo50 to waive the activation fee. We will not be silent.
Sorry, what was that?
We will not be silent. Did you see what I'm doing
yeah.
there?
Mm-hmm.
That was horrible. I know.
Hi, Dylan.
Join the thousands of Americans all over. Switch to Patriot Mobile today and let freedom ring. That is 1-800-A-PATRIOT or patriotmobile.com/mojo50.
That is correct.
So,
South Korea has had a ban on abortions for the past 70 years.
praise the Lord. Hallelujah. At least somebody is following it out and keeping.
Yeah.
No, but they have.
No,
We've got at least stations somewhere that
you didn't let me finish.
No, but they for 7 years. That's what we're talking about, right? Hold on. It's Friday. This is happy stuff. We're start the show off on a high note with a country that is for the past 70 years has completely banned abortions. Children are allowed to live. This is a great thing. Like I already got it in front. Don't worry.
It's there. It's there. In a 7-2 ruling on Thursday, the judges of the country's constitutional court said the ban, quote, limits women's right to pursue their own destinies and violates their right to health by limiting their access to safe and timely procedures. And they ordered the country's National Assembly to pass a new law legalizing abortion by the end of 2020.
So it's not and it's simply not just that they've banned it.
Yeah.
Or they've gotten rid of the ban. Now they're going to allow. Now I could be wrong, but I believe the last actual banyan of
Bastion,
Banyan, whatever. And I was thinking of Banyan Hill. Sorry.
Hey, this is Ricky.
This is Ricky from Banyan Hill. Do you like a good show on professionalism? I do. Oh,
wait.
No, but it was the last place, at least the last major place on earth that banned abortions, and now I think we can honestly say that there is not a child safe on this planet. And not just like, oh well, you got hit by a car or random thing. No, we're talking like where you're actively being destroyed.
Yeah.
And that just embryos completely depend on the mother's body for their survival and development, so it cannot be concluded that they are separate, independent living beings entitled to the right of life, the court said in a statement announcing the ruling in a response to the legal challenge from a doctor facing criminal charges for performing 69 illegal abortions. Allegedly. No.
Yeah, I just went all Kermit the Frog there for a second. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I saw that, and I embryos. You like how they call it that? Embryos completely depend on the mother's body for survival and development.
They kind of have to. They kind of have to. That's kind of part of the mammalian genetic structure.
Wow. $5 word right there.
I know. You
got
mammals.
You got the calendar on the back of the toilet, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Mammals only do this. This is how you make babies, how you make the next generation. I don't care what, if you're talking human, if you're talking animal, if you're talking it doesn't matter.
No.
Mammals do this. And then they give live birth.
Yes.
We don't come out of hardened shells. We don't come out of whatever the hell that
coon or
whatever it is. It doesn't matter. We're not We don't have little egg pods. We're not seahorses and pop out off of the tail of our father. None of that mess. The offspring of a human is formed and gestated inside of the womb of the female. Yes.
Yup.
Duh.
See, why is it? And we do this with everything. If you really stop and look around the world today, in just about every single facet, we're always trying to avoid the consequences. I.e., I don't want to be pregnant, so we're going to do an abortion.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you alter what you do to get there? And I'm not even talking about the abstinence part, because it
just protect yourself.
There are ways of protecting yourself. There are things you can do. Women can take a pill, guys can use condoms. I hear they're pushing for men to have a pill. I don't know why.
Because they
whatever.
want men to be
yes.
completely unable to have children.
Because I guess. But why is it that we have to
sterile?
Yeah, why do we have to turn around and try and avoid consequences when we can just prevent them in the first place by being responsible, by taking the natural steps?
Yeah. Zig the Trucking Gator over on the MeWe says, congratulations, South Korea. One step closer to a unified Korean peninsula. You're supposed to get NOCO to come to your side, not move to theirs.
Ooh.
Good. Very good there. Also, on the Twitters, asking for a friend, Jack Hole says, my 4-year-old depends on my wife and myself for his survival. That doesn't mean that I can kill him.
Yeah,
we have another story.
I was just getting ready to say there was a story we omitted that
we kind of pulled out of. We might need to bring it back just for that comment.
That's true.
Yeah. It's
just for that comment, because
it might as well at this
I'm
point.
sorry asking for a friend, Jack Hole, but I guess we'll be proving you wrong.
Yeah, you're gonna eat those words there, pumpkin.
I really wish you weren't going to eat those words, but you're going to eat those words. Do you have it? Because I have to find it again.
No, I just give me half a second.
Ah, there it is.
Yep, it's right there.
Okay, so this is from Fox News.
This one.
A suspect has been arrested after a 5-year-old child was reportedly thrown from the 3rd floor of the Mall of America in Minnesota on Friday morning. Police rushed to the scene in Bloomington after witnesses called, reporting a woman was screaming her child had been thrown over a balcony at 10 a.m. local time. One man told the New York Daily News he saw the immediate aftermath and the incident, and the child was, I'm not going to go through that.
Nope.
In a press conference outside of the mall, Bloomington Police Chief Jeff Potts said the authorities arrested a 24-year-old man they believed threw or pushed the boy, and that he does not appear to have any connection to the boy or his mother. He reportedly sprinted away from the scene after pushing or throwing the child, but was apprehended while still in the mall.
It is a big mall. I mean,
it is a huge mall.
Like, you think you're going to get out of there, you're nuts. But anyway.
Yeah, it's not a good thing.
So apparently, asking for a friend, Jack Hole, you can.
I mean, it wasn't his kid.
It wasn't his kid.
But it was somebody else's kid.
But
and they were 5 years old. They were 5. So it's really close.
And it doesn't matter. Pushing, throwing, what it... I really, and no one really can, but how do you do that? Like that's a level of evil that
it is.
A man can't even fathom. I can't. I'm literally speechless. And
it's hard to really think about.
It's
incredibly difficult to think about. Oh, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, she's hard. That's just.
Before we go on, this sounds like a good time to talk about Gunbox.
Yeah, it does. Let's talk about guns.
Because I know that you like safe things, right?
Sure.
And you like guns, right?
I love guns.
And you have kids, yes?
I do.
And you'd like to make sure that your kids can't just randomly grab your guns when they're fully loaded and then shoot each other with them, right?
Yeah, I actually do. I'd seen a story where there was a 5-year-old girl was killed by her 6-year-old brother because he found a loaded gun and shot her.
Yeah, so I think a good idea might be Gunbox.
And why would that be?
Well, see, Gunbox is a state-of-the-art technology, okay? They have multiple sizes, so they have a travel one. They have one that you can actually bolt down and, like, secure to your floor if you want to, or to a desk, or to anything that any place that you want it. And they have multiple ways of getting into your gun safe. Gunbox has an RFID chip, a fingerprint reader. They have key codes. They've got everything that you would want if you want quick, effective access. And here's the cool thing, right?
Okay.
They have a ring with the RFID chip on it.
Ugh.
So if you're the only one that has that ring, you're the only one that can open that box.
Sweet.
It is amazing, wonderful technology that you guys need to check out. If you want to keep your family safe, not only from the bad guys, but also from the weapons that you do have, one of the best things that you can do is make sure that you have a gun safe in your house. Go to gunbox.com. Use the promo code MOJO50 at checkout, and you can get 10% off of your orders of over $159, which is very simple to do at Gunbox. So go to gunbox.com, use the promo code MOJO50, and get 10% off.
Yay.
So, South Korea is doing their...
Yeah, let's continue with the uplifting Friday.
Yeah, so we're going to continue with the downgrading on the Friday and deals, and we'll get to some fun...
It'll come back later, I promise.
We will get good stuff. We'll get on the upswing soon, all right? We'll get up there very soon, all right? Don't get your panties in a twist. It'll be there. So, on that same note, a rapist took teen victim...
Therapist?
No, not the rapist. A rapist.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. A rapist for $700, Alex. Took teen victim for 7 separate abortions, and no one stopped him. Abortions has once again come up in a case of sexual abuse. The victim was sexually abused for years, beginning at the age of 12, and was allegedly forced to have 7 abortions by a Florida man who I'm not naming, but he is 52 years old. The victim told the police that her virginity was taken at the age of 12 and engaged in sex over 500 times, up to 3 times a day, until July of last year.
Mm-hmm.
The victim is now in her early 20s and recently came forward with the abuse after Wiley allegedly began to make inappropriate sexual contact with her daughter,
Of course he did.
who is 7.
See, again, what?
How do you even continue to have connection with this man? You started at the age of 12, and it took until he started touching your daughter for you to realize that he's a dick and a horrible, horrible person?
Yeah, I'm really trying to calm down here.
Nicole on the Facebook says, that assumes one wears panties. Telling people to don't get their panties in a twist.
Wow.
That was from earlier. In context, that really doesn't sound great right now. No. So I'm just going to let that go.
Well, I mean, but for clarification, I'm not wearing any panties. So
Neither am I, but good thing we're not in the same room.
That is.
That could be really awkward. I'm just saying.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
Yeah. According to the police report obtained by Live Action News, the victim, quote, reported being impregnated approximately 7 times during those incidences. Each time she was
incidences.
each time she would get pregnant, the man would take her to a women's health clinic to receive an abortion in Florida. It appears that the underage abortions were never reported to authorities by the abortion facilities. A spokesperson for the Flagler
Hashtag nail it.
Yeah, Flagler County Sheriff's Office.
Like a native.
That's it. Was unable to confirm that Live Action News the age of the victim with each abortion because they never reported it. However, the disturbing information reveals yet again how easy it is for sexual predators to use abortion to cover up crime.
Yep.
Sean's over there on the Facebook says, "Don't get me angry, boys." I'm sorry. We're angry.
I know it's Friday. This is not how we planned it. I promise you.
We're going to make it better. We're going to make it better.
I had a bunch of really good ones, really funny stuff.
Yeah, we have some funny stuff. It just
we
so
do
happens,
have fun. I have it even funnier, but like we just felt that it was necessary to.
We have to bring the solid news first, and then we can talk jokes. All
It's
right?
yes. You can't. Yeah. How did that old daggone? I'm gonna get in trouble now. You watch all the social medias are explode. What was that stretch from Pink Floyd? Don't eat your meat. You can't have pudding.
That's right.
If you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding.
Which, by the way, also deserves a bell.
Yeah, that sounded more like a really wonky version of like Monty Python. But anyway.
That's true.
Yeah.
True. Oh, my goodness.
Let me see. Over on the MeWe's, we have Just Peachy saying, "Exploiting the innocent is such a trigger for me." It is for us, too.
It is for
us, too. That's why we've got to bring it up. Because just like you guys, if we see something, we say something.
Well, that sounds really...
That's just... because that's what we do.
That is what we do. I can't... I don't... There's certain things in this world that happen that are outside of anybody's control. Mm-hmm. This is one of them that is very easily preventable, and yet we find, or I say we, society finds easier. Yeah, I'm saying. So society finds it much easier to, instead of preventing the problem in the first place, let's just again eradicate whatever, air quotes, whatever the results are, because that's so much better.
Sean over the Facebook once again says, "Thanks. This is where Daddy's angry mojo hits 5-0. Yeah, we completely understand. Oh, by the way, did you know that Medicaid is now going to begin to cover sexual reassignment surgeries?
What? Well, isn't that just amazing? Because I know I've been sitting here going, you know what? People on Medicaid need to have gender reassignment surgeries, and for free.
Yeah, for free.
Because it's not fair. It is not the least bit fair that this
is out of only Springfield, Illinois.
Oh, well, it's only Springfield, Illinois.
It's only Homer Simpson's town.
No, it's Springfield anywhere. It was never proven to actually be Springfield.
I don't care what you say. It is Illinois.
Just because of the...
Yes.
Just because of the S and
Bart is becoming Lisa.
I can see that, actually.
Yep. I mean, they have similar hair.
They do have same parents.
Similar voice actors. I mean, it's the thing. So, they say, quote, "Healthcare is a right, not a privilege, and I'm committed to ensuring our LGBT quilt bag community in all Illinoisians have access to that right.
Healthcare is not a right.
And also, gender changing is not a right. Which, by the way, you can't change your gender.
See, healthcare... Okay, you know what? You're absolutely right. Healthcare is a right. So get them the psychological help that they need. Stop.
Completely correct, Dylan. Completely correct. Completely. We'll be right back right after this.
Oh, dear God.
Asking for a friend jackal. Addendum. I can't do it without punishment.
Well, we know. It fit. Sorry, it's not good.
We weren't even going to do that story.
Really wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't.
The 5-year-old getting thrown. No, we weren't going to, like, we were thinking about it, and I was like, dude, no, come on. Like, there's no real good transition for that.
Far, then.
There's not even a good transition, and, I mean, come on.
Well, as in K. Thompson on Twitter has sent us a,
oh, yeah.
at DOA show, I'm ready, do me.
And then a slip fall.
Yeah, that's,
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've asked you several times, S&K Thompson, to get those cameras out of my bathroom. I do not appreciate that. You said you were going to take those down. And
he does have a beard. Is that an old one?
It really looks like it.
Your beard looks really short there, and you actually have hair, so that has to be old.
It's
like a year.
There was a stretch where I did have long hair, and I mean,
well, that's not long hair. That's just like hair my size, my length. Like
yeah, but
full
that's what I'm
head.
saying. I went from medium, like middle of my back, to short. So, but it was a transition. So.
Oh gosh.
It'll get better.
Mm-hmm.
The
show's gonna get a little funnier from here on. I promise.
Yep, I promise.
Mm-hmm. Promises.
Promises.
That's another song. All right, going back. And we're back. You're listening to Defenders Live. It is Friday. That is correct.
Go over each other.
We're on Mojo 5-0. Dylan's trying to talk over me.
You're trying to talk over me.
Well, I mean, it's impossible for you to talk over me because of the way that the system is set up.
Allegedly.
That was actually good.
That was good, right?
That timed out. It was...
Oh, man.
We can never do that again.
I know. It'll never happen ever again. Oh, wait. Apparently, people are requesting to join the chat rooms on the MeWe's. Dylan.
What?
Take over.
I have to take over because he has to go and do the official business because God knows y'all can't wait and do this later. No, I'm kidding.
You can't sign up for it before the show.
It's wait until during the show when we're busy.
All right, I'm accepting. Accepted. They're all accepted. All right?
So while
They're
waiting,
accepted. They're accepted. They're accepted, Rusty. They're
is
accepted.
It okay now?
Look, they're done. It's accepted. I've accepted them into the fold, all right?
We'll see how long it lasts.
Karen over the Facebook says, didn't cover my kidney transplant, but then again, it was just a life-saving thing.
This is true.
This is true. That's true.
Thank you.
Before we get into slightly funnier stuff, funnier, it does it progressively funnier.
It does.
Let's talk about guns.
Ooh, I like guns.
I like guns too. You just got 2 new guns.
Yes, I did.
I'll be getting the wife's gun here soon. So over at Tar River Arms,
yeah,
have a great promotion going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
You'll love it.
Yes, you will.
You will love it. Actually, one of the things that they're doing is having a let's see, I lost my place. April promotions including any Sig Sauer P320 purchase comes with free shipping and $25 gift card. Just use the promo code MOJO50 P320 at checkout.
Very nice.
Plus, Sig Sauer's offering TRA Guns customers 2 great offers for the P320 fans. Go to sigsauer.com/promotions/sig-days.
Oh, yeah?
Buy any Sig Sauer 320 and receive a $50 promotional code via mail towards the Sig store. And to buy a P320 and M17. Received 2. That's 2. Count them. 1, 2, 21 round magazines.
Ooh, very nice.
Yes, and the reason why we love Tar River Arms is because these guys are doing things that no one else does in the gun selling world.
No, actually, that is
amazing online features. You can literally shop for guns in your jammies on the couch.
That's true.
It is true.
Mm-hmm.
You can order things. It is veteran owned and ran.
Allegedly.
No, it is not allegedly. That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's true.
Squirrely Dan. That is a fact. Yeah, they are getting a brick and mortar store coming this summer.
Mm-hmm.
So excited.
Oh
Go
my
to
gosh.
traguns.com.
Yeah, traguns.com. Mm-hmm.
Tell them that Steven and Defender sent you over, and don't forget about that SIG Sauer.
Ooh, 6 hour.
Needs a new SIG. Anywho,
There's a lot of stuff going on the MeWe's.
I know. I started to try and catch up.
Apparently, they're
to
mentioning boobs, and apparently Mojo Waffles jumped in because they mentioned boobs.
Yeah, you should know better than to mention boobs around
Mojo Waffles.
Waffles.
In any MeWe chat room, if you mention boobs, Mojo Waffle will appear.
It is. It's almost like saying Candyman in a mirror 3 times.
It's true. It's true.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
SK Thompson is so excited. He shared a GIF with somebody shooting a rifle.
Yay!
So
yeah, just
excited
for the
about
record.
guns.
Wait, we have somebody for that, by the way.
What's that?
That's true.
Oh,
You
that's
know,
true.
I just realized we don't have to keep saying it. We pay somebody for that now.
I forget. Sorry,
It's true.
I forget. So Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has a suggestion. Yeah,
It's a suggestion.
she has a suggestion.
It's a good one.
No, it's not.
I don't see what is wrong with this.
Sure.
I mean, this is in the name and the sake of ease. I mean, how much more convenient can you get than having the IRS do your taxes for you?
I don't know.
I mean, seriously, like that doesn't scream out convenience. Because I mean, you just turn around and you tell them what you're making and all of your stuff, and then they say okay, and when the time comes, then they run the paperwork and they shoot you what they say you have left.
Or what you owe them,
Or what you owe them, yes.
which is most likely going to be the case.
Well, no, not necessarily, because you're going to be putting stuff into it. And then you don't have to deal with the mountains of paperwork. I mean, come on.
I'd rather deal with the mountains of paperwork if that's the case.
Yeah, apparently this was something she thought was a great idea. In a speech on the House floor, the freshman lawmaker referenced a Vox article which deemed it a, quote, huge scandal, end quote. The lawmakers have not yet required that the IRS to automatically prepare taxes for Americans.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Quote, long term, we should be looking at a solution where everyday people do not necessarily have to spend hours every year preparing tax returns when the majority of Americans have relatively simple and straightforward returns. Allegedly. It's not allegedly there, Pumpkin. You know what could be done, as I make myself slightly more comfortable. You know what could be done in the IRS department is you could let's start with abolishing it. Let's start there. And you have just I prefer the flat tax myself, but
Mm-hmm.
tax is fine, I guess, in certain conditions. I might be willing to go for there.
Mm-hmm.
But you have something like that set up and just basically, as Ted Cruz put it when he was running, here's a little 3x5 card. How much did you make?
There you go. Boom.
So 10%, 12%, 15%, whatever it is.
Yep.
Da-da-da. What's left? Da-da-da. And that's what you owe, or that's what you're getting back.
And everybody pays.
Everybody. Period.
Everybody pays. No matter who
And
you are,
don't
everybody pays.
Then you don't have to worry about any of this crap. Then it even stays even more straightforward, and it doesn't have to be a spending every hour or hours of every single year that, I'm trying to go through mountains and paying these people and blah, blah, blah. We go to church with several CPAs, and there's so many of them when we come up and ask them a question, you would be surprised how many of them go like, I have no idea. I've never heard about it before.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that bad when the people who are trained to do this don't know how to do it.
And see, that's the problem. Well, not only the people that are trained to do it don't know how to do it, but they change the laws every year. And every time they change the laws, they add like 500,000 laws.
Yup.
And
why? Because you're not paying attention.
Right. You cannot, even reading 24 hours a day, it would take more than your regular lifetime to read every regulation in our tax code.
Yep.
And that's just stupid. That's just completely stupid.
Bipartisan reform legislation is advancing through Congress called the Taxpayers First Act. Contains a provision that would prevent the IRS from creating a free tax preparation software to compete with private sector offerings with companies like TurboTax. Because, I can trust the government.
Mm-hmm.
I can absolutely do that. I don't trust TurboTax, and I have to use them.
Yeah, I use TurboTax.
I do too, but I don't trust them. I mean, I trust them enough that I use them, but there's a part of me that's like, are you sure?
Right. It's like, and they have their audit defense and everything else that you can buy and additionally pay for and stuff like that. And, every now and again I do.
Yeah, I don't. I figure I'm going to get boned one way or another, so I might as well. If I get boned, I'd rather be, I'd rather see it coming.
That's true.
Yeah. This is just so stupid. The government is already deep enough into our lives, into our pockets, and they're in our bedrooms.
Yep.
So
yes, they are. I don't need it any further. I don't need it to be that easy. I don't need it to be, because after a while it's going to start. This is what I think of when I hear the IRS wants to get into it. It's, you want me to pay for you. Yeah. That one real quick, because I was like, let me file your taxes for you. Yeah.
That noise is over too far. There we go.
Mm-hmm. So she's got that.
She's all that in a bag of hay.
Well, she has that, but then we have sociology professor.
Yeah.
So we go from one extreme to same side, but just another part of the extreme, where you have a sociology professor who has been offended by a sign. Like what sign? Like is it something at one of these protests that? No.
Somebody talking junk about?
No, not one of those either. No.
Smirching somebody, maybe an ethnicity or a certain.
No.
People.
Nope. None of that. Nope. None of that.
Not an abortion thing. She's a sociologist. So.
Nope. Not that either. Keep on guessing.
Right.
We got time.
I don't know. Like, I can't think of anything. Like, those are kind of my, those are the ones that get me, so.
Allegedly.
So I don't know what else there could be. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it's like a PETA thing. Is it a PETA thing? Like animals, animal rights?
Nope, not a PETA thing.
Nope. Animals, really? Save the rainforest, Free Tibet. What about that one?
Nope, not those. No. She would be okay with that. I mean, that'd be fine.
No, but that's what I thought. But you never know. I don't know. Something to do with, I don't know, some kind of save.
You're way off base. You're way off base. It's a
really,
female sociology professor, and she is offended.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Are you sure she's a she?
She's claiming to be a she.
Allegedly.
Yes.
So
you have a female sociology professor who is offended
Allegedly.
by a sign.
Okay. And what is this sign? I'm confused because I don't know what else there could be. I mean, why would Why would a woman
It's a
be
men working sign.
offended?
It's a men's working sign.
I'm sorry, a men working sign.
A men working sign.
You mean like the guys that are that you see standing on the side of the road?
Yeah, men working.
I've never seen them actually work. Is she offended because the sign's a lie? That 98,
Nope.
99% of the time,
Nope.
there's like 30 guys sitting on the side of the road behind that sign, and only one person's actually doing anything, and
Nope.
it's usually just moving equipment across.
Nope. She
That's
is
not
just
why?
she is just offended that it says men working.
That says men working.
Yes. See, on Twitter, which is where she went to vent
Of
her
course.
rage, she says, "Me, colon. What if there was a woman on your crew? Man working. What? Oh, I don't know. I'm just here. Me, colon. Are there any women on your crew? Man working. No. Me, colon. Do you think maybe they're related? Man working.
Wait a minute. That no women are working, or that
No women are working out with the men at the men working spot. Do you think it's related that you have a sign that says men are working and you don't have any women working there?
Allegedly.
so she is mad.
Yes.
And she has taken offense. She has taken umbrage of the fact
Mm-hmm.
that there are people who are working behind a sign that specifically talks about men. You know, how dare she accuse them of being men? How does she know?
I
How
don't know.
dare she assume gender on these individuals?
Yep. You see, we're not assuming gender because this woman is a feminist. And so as a feminist, she has to be a female. No matter where she started on the gender scale, she is now a female, whether it be a trans female or a cisgendered female. She is still female. I'm not assuming gender. I am stating her sex from her organs.
Oh, yeah, for Mojo 50 HR department. Yeah, assuming a gender again.
Yeah. No, I'm not assuming gender. She is assuming gender because she is saying that all of those men that are working are all men.
Yeah, that part is taken in. But I, however, would argue that she is assuming those men's gender. How does she know that every single one of them are actually men? What if one of them identified as a woman?
I don't know. Maybe
Or
they just don't know. Maybe he's a drag queen and he only shows his fun side on the weekends.
You trying to say he's a dancing queen?
Maybe. Only 17.
Not going any further.
But you can
SK
dance.
Thompson. So, Steven Airey allows save the spotted dick. No, wait, that's English finest food.
Yeah. I'm not worried about that. But I want to get back to this one story because Twitter went on a rampage about her because of it, and it's great. People saying things like, "Thank you for being so brave and harassing the working class." Also, it amuses me that being this awful to men just doing their job has been the highlight of your day. Get your life together.
Yeah.
Continuing on, the only woman I see isn't working, so the sign is accurate. Another person doing the eye roll. Also, this is so not helpful. You actually do the opposite of what you set out to do. This isn't empowering to women. It makes you, and then brackets, and the women you claim to defend, look fragile and easily triggered. Petty. Not the vibe I'm going for. Get a grip.
Hey, it's coming from another woman, though. So.
That was coming from another woman. Also, very crazy. She assumes their gender. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
And I, too, love harassing low-wage employees and about their boss's hiring practices. Somebody else posted a meme of her with the picture, and it says, "Orange sign bad."
Orange sign bad.
Another one with the Dave Chappelle crack face. With y'all got any of that toxic femininity?
It's enough. Oh, it's so good. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
You see me rolling, I'm hating, never gonna catch me working dirty.
That's a little off there, but
hey, it's close.
That's true.
They did close. Got close enough.
The rhythm was a little off there, but it's all right. I'll give it to you.
They did all right. Okay, they did. It's not like they're I don't know, musicians or anything.
Allegedly.
Exactly. They're just people that writing memes, okay?
Allegedly.
And these people writing memes and crap, they don't have any musical talent.
That's true.
If they did, they would actually sing. SK Thompson. DOA show, Steven Airey, Dylan Lyles. DOAE Dynamic Duo. Which one are you?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's really hard to say.
I don't know. Technically I would have to be Batman just because of the height.
Well,
but I mean, and again, I look at. Can you imagine me in those leggings?
I have seen you in yoga pants.
There you go. I'm just saying.
Who wears short shorts?
Dylan did. Oh, wait. No.
That was a different
show. Short shorts, thank God.
Oh, gosh. That would have been terrible. Speaking of short shorts, summer is here.
Illegal.
Summer is here.
Thank God. Summer is here.
Or at least it's right around the corner. And you should get a cat cooler.
Why should I get a cat cooler?
Well, not only are they rugged and durable, but they keep your ice cold for up to 7 days. Not only that, but they're made in the United States and they're fully customizable. You can get like whatever you want printed on these things. You can have the DOA logo on there. You can have the Mojo logo on there. You can have Dylan in short shorts on there. It doesn't matter.
I like that.
You can keep it cool while being really hot. They come in 5 colors: white, black, yellow, camouflage, and blue collar.
That's true.
And the blue collar is only blue when it gets cold.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm. You see, it's amazing. These things are wonderful. That they're tested and proven things. Go to catcoolers.com. When you go to catcoolers.com, use the promo code Steven, STEVEN. That's catcoolers.com, promo code Steven, and get 10% off on anything you order at purchase. So catcoolers.com, promo code Steven. Get yourself a cat cooler today because you're going to miss out if you don't.
You are.
It's going to be summertime and it'll be too late.
Mojo50 HD or HR department on Twitters as Steven Airey has found a loophole. We're still watching.
See?
So.
See?
You've been put on notice.
I found loopholes. That means I'm good.
Dear Lord. Okay, now for the fun, like really fun. Like this is the stuff I've been looking forward to all day.
Yes.
I say all day. It's not really all day.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Okay.
There you
go. Stupid. A Key West Island owner steals from a from a Kmart.
Wait. Say that again?
A Key West Island owner steals from a Kmart.
Allegedly.
Now, Florida Keys man bought an $8 million island off of Key West this month was arrested over this weekend after police said he schemed to rip off Kmart of $300 in household goods.
Wait.
Wow. Uh-huh. Now you
Kmart,
think Kmart doesn't have anything that's $300.
So he had to like pile up a whole bunch of stuff then, right? Because I thought I was under the impression that Kmart was dead.
Yeah, I thought so too. Actually,
Like, Kmart bought Sears, which is really weird. And Sears is dead.
yeah, everything. The department stores like that are of
Sears is
yesteryear are
dead.
gone.
So Kmart should also be dead.
They're all going. Look, they're going the way of Montgomery Ward.
Wow.
That's name
That is
drop,
old.
Right?
That is old. That makes me feel old.
I
And
know.
I've never even been into one. Like,
Oh,
that
I
is
did. I used
really
to go in
old.
all the time. I remember as a kid, I would rather have gone in there than Sears, and I don't know why, because they were the exact same damn place.
It's like they're going the way of roses.
Oh yeah, well
And-
no, because those are still here too.
They're still here, but only
They're
just
here,
only just here.
only just here, They-
Only just here in North Carolina.
they lasted in North Carolina, and only in like the northern sections. Like there's the northern parts. There's nothing down south.
You
at
want to
all.
know? Oh, there's nothing down south. Good.
And we usually don't name off the criminals, but this one I feel is a little bit okay. Andrew Francis Lippy,
Mm-hmm.
9 of Key Haven, was arrested Saturday, a felony charge of grand theft of $300 to under $5,000. Excuse me, for trying to steal household goods. And what would those household goods you think? What do you think they would be?
Oh, I don't know. Household goods. Let's say TV.
Not quite.
I don't know. Like phones.
No, not
A computer.
No. Actually, here, let's just do a little bit of backstory real fast, and you think about it.
Okay.
Lippy also owns the Real World house in Key Haven, just north of Key West, where the MTV series shot its 17th season in 2006. The Real World home rents on Airbnb for $999 per night. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so he bought an $8 million island. He owns another, like a house that was used in the Real World that they filmed on MTV that rents for $1,000 a night.
Okay. Sure.
And he is stealing or stole $300. He shoplifted $300 worth of stuff out of a Kmart.
Okay. So
Do you have any other suggestions of what that might have been?
toiletries.
Uh,
I'm out of ideas. Tell me.
okay.
Just
Items were a Keurig coffee maker,
what?
a Keurig coffee maker, a Hamilton Beach coffee maker,
So 2 coffee makers.
2 coffee makers, 8 light bulbs,
Uh-huh.
and a bed skirt.
Okay.
That totaled out to $300.59. So he literally just hit the felony charge by 59 cents. Because the
Okay.
law over there is it's between 300 and 5,000.
Well, so you're going through that. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Zig the Trucking Gator's asking, so is Dylan going to model the Defender's thong with Steven's face on it, or will we get a prettier model?
We'll have to get a prettier model because as I've discussed it at length. If I could model something like that appropriately, I wouldn't have to spend as much money as I do on belts.
True.
So
James in Louisiana says if Steven Airey's face is on a thong, we don't need to have that forehand condom. So that's also true. They're also asking, how broke are you to have to rip off Kmart? I don't think he's broke. I don't think this guy's broke at all. I mean, the guy owns an island in the Florida Keys.
Reached by phone on Monday, Lippy denied the charge, but didn't want to go into details. Quote, basically, it has to do with a commercial dispute. End quote.
Yeah, I don't see that being a good thing.
I don't know how you get to that, but
And just wanted to end this segment out here with just to let you know, a Utah woman asks to smoke a bowl before going to jail for being drunk on mouthwash. That's in Salt Lake City.
yay. So you're tore up when you're asking to smoke a bowl.
On mouthwash. Yeah.
Mouthwash, yeah.
Oh, don't
Wow.
forget to check out DOA Show at DOAShow.com and all the rest there. We have your bell count for tonight. Check it out.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with your bell count grade for the day. Today there were 39 missed innuendo bells, 120 actual bells, and 5 horns, giving it a grade of B+. Peace out. Y'all have a great weekend.
You know, I only think he's actually given 1 C. I think he's only given 1 C out of this.
Yeah, he does so far maintaining a B average. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think we're doing okay. We need to get a little bit better on the grading there, but that's okay. I mean, it's not him. It's just us and the entire show team. But check out everything going through, and Watson Prunier is next.